In this video, we've compiled the employees on Undercover Boss who got promoted on the spot. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Arlene from Bright Star Care.
You always want to start with the eyes. You have lotion?
Cocoa butter.
I don't want you ashy. You know me and ash don't mix. Let's get some lotion on you if you want to do that while I go empty this bucket.
Okay, can I put lotion on you? Okay.
Yes, baby.
Okay.
Don't have to be that thick.
Oh,
That's thick. What you gonna do, fry me?
Well, I'll just work it around.
Shelley's son, co-founder and CEO of Bright Star Care, posed as an employee in her home care franchise company to check if they were performing up to the standards she and her husband set when they founded the company. Shelley started working at one of their facilities with the certified nursing assistant, Arlene.
Sure, a very attractive girl, lady.
thank you.
You're a lady.
I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Mr. Gray was adorable in his personality.
We're gonna leave Mr. Gray over here by Miss Mikasa.
It felt very gratifying to be able to do something for him as simple as combing his hair and blow drying his hair. I mean, it felt good and doing something for him that he might not be able to do for himself.
Throughout the day, Shelley started to gain more of an appreciation for the service they give to those under their care. During the facility's downtime, Shelley and Arlene got the opportunity to talk. Arlene revealed that she was a single mother to a daughter she had when she was a teenager. Along with that, she had also experienced various hardships in her life.
That must have been so hard.
It was. My daughter's dad passed away. He got killed by a drunk driver. After that, it's just like a lot of people take that and don't do anything. I don't like when people give me credit for the things that I've been through. I'd rather them give me credit for the things I accomplished.
Despite everything she'd gone through, Arlene maintained a positive mindset and told Shelley about what she wanted to achieve. Shelley was amazed by what she saw and learned about Arlene throughout the day she spent with her. At the big reveal, she complimented the young woman and rewarded her for her dedicated service to the company.
I can't imagine having a daughter at such a young age, and you guys don't get to spend much time together. I'd like to send you and your daughter for a week-long vacation to a family theme park. Pay for your airfare. Maybe you guys can get away and have some fun.
In addition to giving Arlene the opportunity to spend more time with her daughter, Shelley also provided her the path she needed to achieve all of her ambitions.
When you're ready, we are actually starting a second brand, the Antioch territory, which is where you live and where you're working. I have made arrangements so that that territory could be your franchise. Franchise fees $47,500. That's my contribution, and I will work with you to try to secure financing.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Number 2. Joe from Belfour.
By the end of the day, we gotta have this whole place down. And there's insulation up in there, so we gotta suit up, okay? We gotta have jackets, eye protection, hats. All right, now, you ready for the fun stuff?
Belfour CEO Sheldon Yellen went undercover at his global disaster cleanup company because he wanted a first-hand look at how it was like for his employees working for them. Sheldon was assigned to work with Joe, who thrust him right into the thick of things.
I'm out of breath as I'm wearing this mask and the goggles, and your goggles fog up while you're on a ladder trying to pull down a ceiling.
Sheldon wasn't used to hands-on work, but was able to power through thanks to Joe's guidance. On their lunch break, Joe shared with Sheldon what motivated him to keep working hard every single day.
Then I kept buying into the home equity line to keep going.
So how much work is there here, though? What if there's not a leak tomorrow?
I'll hustle.
So you run more than one job at a time?
Oh, yeah.
Though Sheldon had nothing but the utmost admiration for Joe, he didn't like his employees' attention to be divided between multiple jobs. Later, when Sheldon revealed who he was to Joe, he made his employee an offer that ensured that Joe would no longer need to do that.
I know you've been with us a short while, but I see the talent in you. However, I know that you're doing side jobs, and I really like you to spend your time and energy securing work for Belfour in the future. And so I would like to promote you to project manager.
The promotion would already make a huge difference in Joe's life, but Sheldon just continued giving.
I've watched you, I've listened to you, I've observed you. As a result of that, I want to advance you $10,000 on your commissions that I know you'll be making as a project manager. In addition, I would also like to help you jumpstart the process of paying down some previous debts. I'd like to give you an additional bonus of $10,000 for yourself as well.
Number 3. Henry from Roto-Rooter.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What was your problem?
The sewer was running out of drain out of the bathtub.
Right, and everything was going underneath your house.
Yeah.
President and CEO of Roto-Rooter, Rick Aquila, donned a disguise to start working for his plumbing company and get a deeper understanding of how they could improve their operations. Rick starts working with the field technician Henry. They go on a house call at an old ladies' home in New Orleans.
Okay. Now, the bathroom is coming from that way. Take this light and see if you can shine down into that cast iron piece right there. Come on now.
All right, I'm got
You're
it.
like an old man there.
There's no lid on it.
There's
Looks
no
like
lid?
It's broken off.
Good.
Rick quickly learned how hard the job was as Henry put him right to work assessing the damage to the house. When they finished their assessment, they found out that the customer didn't have the funds to pay for the repairs. What Henry did next shocked Rick.
Normally, this is about $1,200 job. I'm going to do all I can here to make sure she's okay. Can you do 5?
At first, I was taken aback by Henry's giving such an extreme discount, but I thought about it and I realized Henry works on commission, so he was taking money out of his own pocket.
Henry's genuine act of empathy touched Rick. When they finished with their work, Henry shared that his day wasn't done as he still had to run a basketball practice for a team he coaches. He invited Rick to come along.
What kind of a time commitment does Henry have to make to this?
4 nights during the week.
Why do you think he does it?
He just loves children. He could work all day on his job, go pick up the children that need a ride, coach.
That's kind of a pain in the rear end, though.
Well, we do what we have to do.
Rick was impressed by how much Henry gave to others on a daily basis. When it was time to reveal his true identity, Rick commended Henry for how selfless he was. Rick made sure to give Henry what he needed to continue the good deeds he does.
My heart went out to you watching you coach, because you're the most selfless person I know. So, I'm not happy about the way you and your wife have to go back and forth and find transportation for those kids. The company's going to give you a 15-person van to take all those kids to practice.
The van would have probably been enough of a help to Henry, but Rick didn't stop there. He continued pouring on gifts, ensuring that Henry's life would change from that day forward.
How about a promotion? Gonna make you a field supervisor, first level manager and Roto-Rooter. Gonna give you a raise.
Thank you.
Number 4, John from Mood Media.
This is far out of my comfort zone as I could possibly be.
How are you? Good. Going to give you a little bit of job training, the sound system installation.
In Season 4, Episode 6 of the show, Mood Media CEO Lauren Abney posed as a new employee of his company to meet the people who work hard every day and learn from them how they can keep growing. Lauren goes to work as an installer at Moe's Southwest Grill location in Long Island, New York. This is where he meets John, a fellow installer who's in charge of his training.
All right, so why don't you go right in, spin it around, keep that centered, start on your line. Generally like to keep like maybe a little bit on the outside of the line. Take your time.
I usually sit in a nice, comfortable board chair, and certainly not with a knife.
All right, getting to the end, good.
My hole's a little small.
Obviously, it's not right on. This should hopefully go right in.
Lauren had zero experience in the work required of an installer, so he made mistakes. But John patiently guides him through his training. As they continued with their day, Lauren got to know John on a personal level.
Got 3 wonderful children. 25-year-old, 23-year-old. She's getting married next month.
Congratulations.
And,
Daughter going on a honeymoon?
Yeah, I've been saving for about 3 months now. She asked if I could be the one to help. He wants to go to Hawaii.
John is a family man. He loves his children. You can see how much he still wants to take care of them, and I really respect that.
Lauren was gaining more and more respect for John. He also learned from his dedicated employee that there were some shortcomings in the operations of the company that sometimes made the job more difficult than it should be.
My biggest complaints through the years is how certain jobs weren't visited by people that sell them, and they won't know if it's like push-up tile, sheetrock, certain situations. Well, they'll expect us to put a speaker like this or the concrete ceiling.
At the end of his training day, Lauren had nothing but admiration for John. He made sure that John felt that when it was time to reveal who he really was. Lauren made sure that John would have the influence he needed to make a difference in the company and made the benefits rain.
I was touched by the integrity of your character. I would like to offer you supervising engineer. Don't sell a job that isn't completely specced out. You're going to save us a lot of money. I want to make your life a little bit easier. I want to give you $40,000.
Extremely generous.
Number 5, Diane from ADT.
In Knoxville, Tennessee, in one of our 6 alarm monitoring centers. When you get 19 million calls a year, you have to be on your toes. Every call is a call for help. I want to make sure I don't mess this up. Hi, I'm James.
So are you the contestant? Diane, nice to meet you. Have a seat right here.
Thanks.
Tony Wells, the Chief Marketing and Customer Officer of ADT, went undercover at his security company to see their day-to-day operations from the eyes of an employee. Tony starts his new job at one of the company's alarm monitoring centers in Knoxville, Tennessee. He's put under the guidance of the emergency dispatch operator, Diane.
Right now we're waiting for somebody to trip their alarm. If they have a true emergency, don't panic. Stay calm. Okay? Okay, so here's us an alarm. This is a medical alarm.
Diane trained Tony in how to handle customer calls and gave him pointers on how to act in certain situations. When she felt that Tony was ready, she let him take some calls.
Say that with a reminder for us to test for you to test your system.
Ma'am, that was the reminder for you to test your system monthly. Thanks.
Try to refrain from thanks. Say thank you. Because thanks is like my kid would say, thanks, Mom. You know, thank you sounds better.
Diane was a great mentor, continually giving tips to Tony so he could give the best service possible to their customers.
Mom's fell in the drive in the ambulance. Somebody's going to have to.
Okay, we get an ambulance out right away, ma'am.
This is Diane with ADT calling in a medical alarm at a residence.
We'll get help on the way.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. The ambulance is on the way.
It's just like bam, 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 making it happen. She's a rock star.
Through learning from Diane, Tony gained more of an appreciation for the impact they could potentially have in saving people's lives. At the big reveal, Tony rewarded Diane with life-changing opportunities and gifts.
We want you to be a representative of all the emergency dispatch operators in North America.
Oh, wow. That's exciting.
I'd like to give you $10,000 as an education fund for your family. We're also going to give you $15,000 for all your hard work, your commitment to the company.
Thank you.
These are just a few of the times employees' lives were impacted by bosses' generosity. Click now to see the undercover bosses that surprised their employees with life-changing offers.